Hey everybody, it's Chase Campbell, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make kefir. So kefir is a beautiful probiotic dairy product, or dairy product made out of dairy, but it actually is lactose free, which is great for you and a lot of other people that have that problem. So a little bit about kefir. So kefir has probiotics, it has enzymes, right, and it also has yeast. Yeast, you say, eh? Yes. So this is what sets it apart from like yogurt and sour cream and other kind of dairy cultures, is that it actually is a combination of bacteria and yeast, which makes it more powerful for you, to help you out. So it's more powerful for helping out with the gut, it's more powerful for your immune system, it's more powerful for you to go out and work and have energy. And so this is an amazing thing to have inside your diet, and actually a little bit of upgrade from like the yogurt or the sour cream that you usually drink and eat during the day. So very important. Let me go over what we're going to need for this. So what you're going to need is you're going to need your kefir. You're going to need a 1 quart jar, okay, with a lid on it. You are going to need a fine mesh nylon strainer. That's plastic. So for when working with kefir, we want to make sure that we don't use any metal of any sorts. Just because metal is actually very sterilizing to the kefir and to the cultures, and so we want to stay away from that. Okay, we don't want to disrupt them or disrupt the bacteria or anything like that, or get rid of any of the good stuff. So let's stick with the nylon or the plastic. I know, plastic, right? For once, but it's going to be cold, so it's not going to have any worries. You're fine. Don't worry about it. We're then going to need a bowl to catch it. I have a glass bowl so I can show you what it looks like as it goes in. You can use a different bowl if you like. You can use a cereal bowl if need be. Then you're going to need raw milk or pasteurized milk if you're using it, okay? I highly recommend that you find some raw milk if you can though, okay? Because it is going to be much more nutrient dense for you and for your family and for your friends, and you're going to thank yourself later for doing it. And then you're going to need a wooden spoon. Once again, wooden spoon, not metal, okay? So that we can stir it around and be able to separate the kefir grains from the kefir and to be able to get it through the strainer. Alright, perfect. So let's start. I'm going to pour my kefir grains into the strainer. And so they're sitting here at the bottom, probably. That's usually where I find them. So we're going to pour it through. You see, that's nice and globular and delicious. So that's what we're looking for. So it's going to be like a drinking yogurt consistency, pretty much. So this is where the spoon comes in. So I like to gently just go and twirl, stir, help it out, you know what I mean? So I did put a little too much, it's starting to go over, but I don't think I have any kefir grains in there right now, so I think I'm going to be fine. So I do this just because it helps it mix, and it helps it to be able to get through the strainer much quicker than if you just let it sit. Okay, I've tried that before. It took for ages, boys. Oh my. And girls. Boys and girls, I'm sorry. Okay. So, right, we got that done. See, that was really quick. And I think one of the kefir grains actually decided to come and say hi. I'll show you him in just a little bit, okay? I'm going to pour the rest of this in. I might be able to get it in. Nope, okay. One more time. And I think all the other guys are down here. Some of them came up with this batch. That's okay. So if it is overflowing, what you can do is just little stirs. Just enjoy it. Just like what Hitch said from that movie, Hitch. He's like, you know what? When you're dancing, you're going to stay right here. Just right here and just enjoy it. This is your space. That's what you're going to do. Okay, that one's done. And then, last bit, pour it on in. Yep, most of the kefir grains. We did get some inside that last one. There we go. Strain out the last bit, and we now have found our grains. Ta-da! Another thing I like about this strainer is that it's got the little hooks to hook on the edges. Makes it a lot easier for me. So you can actually find one of these strainers online. Just go on, look for the actual like culture strainer. It's a legit thing, and you can actually find one of these. Highly recommended. So let me show you what they look like. Here they are. Can you see that? So those are kefir grains. They look like small little cauliflowers in all honesty, which is awesome because they're really cool. So these kefir grains can live for decades. I've heard of kefir grains living for over hundreds of years. If you continue to feed them, they will continue to live. That's the amazing thing about kefir grains, okay? So take care of them, they will take care of you. And that's the real story about it. So we've got the grains, and then right here we have kefir. And once again, just drinkable yogurt consistency. It's actually really delicious. And there's some other things you can use it for as well. For like, for baking. You can also use it for sauces if you really wanted to. Just be careful. Be careful you don't use too much. Remember, it's very strong, and if you've never had it before, start small. Have a little bit at first, alright, and work your way up, because it's very potent. If you don't, then it's going to cause a major detoxification of the body. And, well, let's just say, detoxification of the body could mean out the back end, or out the front end, or you're going to be really tired, you're going to be dizzy, and everything like that. So please just be careful. Don't take too much. Start off like 1 or 2 ounces, okay? That'll be perfect. Alright? So now that we have our kefir in here and we've strained it out, we're now going to start another batch. So we're going to start right now. So I'm going to take these and I'm actually going to put them back inside our container. And Chase, is that okay to put them back in the container? Most definitely. So kefir grains are working to build their environment. Right now they're putting spores out into my home. Okay? Any kind of culture does, because they're trying to create their environment for them to thrive in. Well, this is a small environment for them. I've kind of quarantined them in here. And so they're trying to create their environment as best as possible. And so you don't have to wipe it out, because it does help them to be able to live, function, and ferment or culture. Okay? Now, there is a point where you probably might want to. And that point will be when your kefir starts to start tasting different. Really, really sour. It's got another taste to it. And that's the point where it's like, oh, these guys are doing really, really strong right now, so I should probably clean this out. So then you can go and clean it out, put them in a new environment, and you can start over again. And then just keep that process going, okay? Another tidbit about kefir grains is that they actually proliferate. They're going to make more of themselves. So let's say you had a handful at one time, and all of a sudden you look again, you have, after a while, you haven't really been noticing, all of a sudden then you notice you have another handful. That's what they do. They proliferate. They grow. They're eating, they're feeding, they're growing. So give them away. Give them away as much as you can. Okay, to other people. Help people to be able to get their own grains. Or you can use those grains to culture your kefir faster, make a larger quantity of kefir, or any of those sorts of things. Alright? That's my recommendation. So just some troubleshooting tips. So now that we have our kefir in here, our kefir grains in here, we're now going to add the milk. So raw milk. I'm going to shake this up because I haven't done it yet, and the cream is probably still on top. So here we go. Raw milk, baby. Got to shake it because the cream is separated from the milk. So now we're going to put the milk in. Key note. Now that I've shaken all up, it's looking good. So I'm just going to add in 2 cups. So I'm just going to go halfway up. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good right there. Alright, so we're going to go halfway up, just those 2 cups that we're looking for. And then we're going to take our cap, we're going to put it on top. And then you can kind of let it just mix a little bit if you want. But then we're going to set it on our counter. And we're just going to let it sit for 24 hours. And in 24 hours, this is going to turn into beautiful kefir. What we have right down here. La la la. So now that you have a kefir, you can go and enjoy it, drink it as much as you want. Once again, if you're starting off, I recommend that you drink just 1 or 2 ounces, and then you slowly increase that amount, okay? So, that's my recommendations. Go do this at home. For everyone out there who's watching this, you can find kefir grains at your local natural food store. Usually they have them, they're dehydrated, so they'll be in a box, inside the fridge or the freezer, whichever one they decide to put them in. You can also order them online. There's some really good places. Cultures for Health is a really good place to go. I like going there. And then as well, another really good one is look around your community. There's probably someone in your community that has them. A lot of times there's actually groups, culture groups inside of your community that will have these for you. So go around, look, find, create your own community. Alright? So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you later.